What's up, everyone? It's Jonathan Bay with Throwbacks, and today I'm going to show off some hats. This is probably, outside of bobbleheads, might be the last A's video I could see myself making. I filmed on my A's jerseys, my game-used A's jerseys collection, A's jerseys in general. So outside of bobbleheads, this might be the last possibly A's video I might make. I mean, I don't see me buying any more A's stuff going forward outside of, if I buy some cheap bobbleheads I don't have. But so I got a decent amount of hats. So of all of the Oakland A's, all of them are on field style except for one, and one of them is like it's an on field style, but it's a remake of it opposed to the time period. But anyways, let's get to it. So start with my first. This is my oldest A's hat that I still have to this day. Obviously, I had ones before this when I was younger, but this is the oldest one that I still have, and this is just the basic A's hat. This is a 2009, a 2011 one. You can see you got the cool base tagging right there. Made in USA. Yeah, black underbrim and just the basic A's hat right there. All right, next we got, this one's a team issued hat. So this is the road hat. This is a team issue 2018 postseason hat. This is Philip Pohl, who was the bullpen catcher for the A's. Just realized I think the sticker came off. I didn't even realize that. But anyways, it's Philip Pohl, team issued road hat. They only played one game in that playoffs. It was a wild card game in New York, if I'm not mistaken, against the Yankees. They lost. This is the hat that they wore for that game. So there you go. Next, we got retail 2018 Kelly Green alternate hat that they wore with the Kelly Green jerseys. So there you go. This would be, obviously 2018. It is a made in USA, which is why I was down to get it. I don't know if you could tell this is made in USA right there. I don't like the out of country ones. They just don't fit well. They're weird a lot of times. So the made in USA is the way to go, which now you really pretty much need team issued or gamers to get that. But for the most part, there's the 50 years in Oakland patch with the Oakland Tribune building behind it. 1968 to 2018. Unfortunately, the last year patch that they wore. So they didn't wear one for 55 years. And they left after 57. So there you go. The Kelly Green. Next, we got another just the basic A's hat. This one is a lot older. So again, the other A's hat I had like this is a more recent hat, but it's the oldest one I personally owned. This one is a 1998 to 2000 A's hat. See, the inside is dirty. It's old. This is over 25 years old. And there you go. So these are taggings from back then. And this is back when it was, wool. This is a wool hat, gray undervisor. Next, this is one of my favorite A's hats. This brings me back to my childhood. And I just love these style BP hats for really all the teams in general, but especially with the Giants and A's, obviously those being my team since 2001. And that is the 1999 and 2002 era Oakland A's batting practice and spring training hat. This wouldn't be, I don't know if this is the 99, 2000 or the 01, 02 version or whatever. But anyways, this is the BP hat that they wore. They obviously still wore this logo after that for a while. But with this exact style mesh 5950 hats. There you go. So next we got this is spring training hat from 2020. Teams did start spring training before COVID shut it down, and then they came back, and I think they had like a personal spring training until they started their 60-game season. And this is team issued, possibly used. This is Eric Martin, the first third base coach at the time. So there you go. You got Oakland on the side. You got the elephant with oak in it for Oakland. You got the 2020 spring training on the back. On the inside, you see number 52. Eric Martin's he has a cross in there. The authentication right there. There you go. So 2020 team issued, possibly game used spring training hat. So next we have a batting practice hat. This was 2013 or 2015, if I'm not mistaken. And there we go. They actually wore this in some actual games as well. From what I know or heard, they were trying to make, I forgot what this material is called, but the material they wanted to make it kind of the regular hat situation. So some teams did wear these style hats, or maybe all the teams, but at least some during games. So I know the A's did wear these in games a few times, but they're primarily a batting practice hat. So there you go. You got your elephant with the A's, old school logo right there with the ball. There you go. This is made in China, which I think all the hats of this material were, even the players' ones, if I'm not mistaken. So there you go. And there you go. All right, next we got a 1-year hat from my research. So this is a 1993 road hat. And there you go. You see the A's is not raised, so it's a flat A's logo. You got the green under brim. Here's your tags. Old school 5950 tag right there. Batterman logo. And yeah, this one fits. The bill's kind of weird. If you see, it kind of like goes down. So I don't know, but this is a 1993 road hat. So from what I've seen, they only wore this that year as a road hat, like I said. All right, next we got a black A's hat, which is the 2008 to 2010 they wore these hats, but this is a 2008 model with the blue New Era tag patch right there. Also made in USA. These were the alternate hats they wore with the black jerseys. So there you go. These were good ones. I like these. I might just keep this one on to go with the shirt, but I like these. I wanted a black one of the that they wore in 2000 as well, but the one person I was able to find one from 2000 sent it the worst packaging I've ever seen. Smashed the whole hat, and then acted like I was crazy for wanting to return it. Anyways, all right. So here we got 2024 team issue Jackie Robinson Day hat, and this is Luis Medina. So you see his 46 is right there. Hologram right there, and got the Jackie patch that they wore in both 2023 and 2024. I used to have a retail hat of this from 23. Ended up giving it to a friend and buying this team issued one. So there you go. Made in USA. This is a 2019. This is just a retail hat. A retail one I bought. It's not team issued or anything. It's a 2019 batting practice. Got your elephant in the front. You got that material right there. There you go. You got the gray under visor, then the gray inside. So there you go. And this is, since the BP ones usually are not made in USA, so this is made in China. There you go. All right, now I got a road A's hat. Now this one's a little interesting because some of the inside doesn't match. The mixture of the inside tagging and with the A's logo being raised and not flat, it kind of makes it hard to figure out what year this was. So it's kind of like a hybrid. So, but it should be a mid to late 90s A's road hat. You got the gray under visor, and yeah, there you go. Next, we have the same style hat, but this one is a more recent one. This is a 2009 and 2011 A's road hat, same as the last one. Got the black under visor though. You got the raised Batterman logo. Obviously the different tagging. Cool base tag right there. And this is made in USA, yeah. Whereas the last one's wool, this one's polyester. Let's go, okay. More recent hat. We got their last batting practice hat they ever wore in Oakland. And now their first one they're wearing in West Sacramento. This is made in Laos, which all the BP hats, even for the players, I don't think they're not made in USA. They're made in other countries. So there you go. They're still wearing this as a BP hat currently, but I wanted it because it was the last one that they wore in Oakland as a BP hat. So there you go. All right, next we got a team issued hat. This is another Kelly Green alternate with no patch on the side. I got this one before the 50-year, the one from 2018 with the 50-year patch. Before that, I had a retail version, gave it to a friend, when I bought this one, and then I ended up getting the one with the 50-year patch. So this is a Spencer Patton. This is, team issued, and I got it for $30. So at the Coliseum, at the game use store. Lots of times you can get team issued and gamers cheaper than the retail ones, and they're better. So I would just recommend, if you can, go to your game use store at the stadium, or just look online at the game use. They usually have websites, and you can get it lots of times cheaper than the retail ones. So there you go. Got your hologram. And this is 2023, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, 2023. And I still have the sticker in it from the actual Coliseum that came on the hat. So there you go. We got 3 more hats. So this is another pickup from the Coliseum at the game use store. And this is a 2004 hat, which was to turn back the clock to 1974 hat. So they wore these in 2004. The coaches did. This is a coach's hat, because back in the day, the A's manager, I think all the coaches, for sure the manager, but I think all the coaches would wear a white hat opposed to what the players would wear. So when they had the turn back the clock game in 2004, I don't know if it was just one game or more than one, the manager and I think the coaches all wore this hat. So they had a bunch of these team issued ones at the game use store at the A's at the Coliseum. So I got one. Got flat A's logo on the front. You got your sticker right there. On the inside, we got the tagging. And what's cool is it has the 5950, where is it? Cooperstown Collection hat, and it has, oh, you know what? It has the gold tagging, which is celebrating the 50th year. And I actually have the sticker. Oh, that's what it is. It says 5950, and then has the other 50, let you know 50-year anniversary of the 5950. Or if it's just a new era, I don't remember. But anyway, so there you go. All right, last 2 hats. Now this one is a remake that New Era did of a hat the A's did wear. And it's really hard. I've only seen 2 pictures, I think, of players wearing these, so it looks like they weren't worn often. And it also came with the black, like, BP jersey, but I have seen, I think, 2 pictures of this worn, at least 1, but for sure 2 pictures, and it's the same as, where is my other one? Here. The 1999 to 2002 era batting practice spring training hat, but they wore a black one as well, or at least I've seen one, like I said, 1 or 2 pictures of it. This isn't an original, this is a remake. So you see it says retro, what does it say, retro classic, Cooperstown Collection. So it's pretty random that New Era remade this hat, because again, it's like, I don't think most people even know that they had a black version of this that was worn, but either way, it's cool. It's pretty close to the original one. I have the green one, so they did pretty good on it, so good job by them. But like I said, once I saw the hat, the picture of it, and the jersey too, that, like I said, I haven't seen that jersey either that I saw in the picture of the player, which was the black version of the, like, batting practice jersey, or one of their batting practice jerseys was a black version that's usually green. So I was able to find one online, and like I said, I don't think they ever made original ones to sell back then, but they remade it for some reason. But it's cool with me. So this one also can go 7 1/8. I'm 7 1/4, but it's so hard to find. I wasn't gonna risk not getting it. And the last one is my only baseball hat I have in general that's not a on-field one, but I love this hat when I'd seen it years ago, and just kind of had to get it. And it's the Swingin' A's New Era hat, honoring the Swingin' A's of the early 70s that won 3 straight World Series from 1972 to 1974. And yeah, you got the white cleats, so it's just a beautiful logo. It's just, like I said, it's the only hat I have that's not an on-field style hat, but I liked it so much I had to get it. So I got this a few years back. There you go. So there's all my that's my Oakland A's hat collection. And like I said, I don't really see myself getting more Oakland A's hats, jerseys. Only kind of A's stuff I'd see me getting going forward would be bobbleheads and like some shirts from Last Dive Bar, which aren't even technically A's shirts. They're more representing the Oakland Coliseum, and I guess they are because they still do. They're representing the history of the Oakland A's, right? So, but again, yeah, they're gone now, so it is what it is. Yeah, I know some people are following them and don't understand why people don't anymore, but at the end of the day, for me at least, I am a fan of my teams because I'm from the Bay Area and they're Bay Area teams. A's aren't a Bay Area team anymore, so it is what it is. But everyone have a good day. Give it a thumbs up if you like the video. Subscribe if you're not already. Peace.